Whew. All right, welcome. Hey,
Yeah.
everybody. Sorry for the late start, but welcome to the Tropicana 200 here at Joliet, Illinois, for the Movie Chicanes Racing Network Circuit Cup, the first race of the preseason here at Chicagoland. We're doing 200 miles, what is that, about 100
So I
mile
think it's
laps?
it is 134 laps.
134 laps here in a beautiful day
Which
in Chicago, Illinois.
also we do have two stage breaks at 30 laps and 60 laps of note
Right.
as well. So they will be broken up into stages for them, which I do believe is just going to be a like a stage yellow, like a caution, basically to break that stage up. I think. I could be wrong on that. If I'm wrong on that, we will see. But that is what I know is that there will be two stages at 30 laps and 60 laps.
1 minute left in the practice. Like I said, unfortunately, well, life happens. I just got into the broadcast booth and I was able to get this in just in time. So forgive me for that little bit of a delay there. I think we didn't miss a race. I think people are gonna be okay.
Yeah. Oh, also, of course, they will have 4 tire sets extra to use, and they do have 100% fuel, so that does mean that they should. I think I heard people saying that they were getting about like 60 laps or something like that, maybe on one tank. So
So we're looking at about two pit stops this race. There's a little bit of
maybe,
bumping
yeah,
in
roughly.
practice.
Oh
And
yeah.
there goes number 93
Oh,
in the practice. He
there
gave
goes
uh, he
Chris.
gave them a little kiss on the rear end there and paid for it.
But but yeah, no, it's that is all the info I know. This is also an open setup race, which does mean that all the teams and racers are coming here with their own setups, which does make it a obviously an interesting race in the fact that no one is going to be on the same setup besides
This is
obviously
not
teams.
fixed. All right,
Nope, it is not fixed. It is open.
absolutely. Well, the 93 car that was just sent himself into the wall there.
I
Back
will
on
also
course.
tell you this because I know this because he is obviously one of the people that I know. His last name, you pronounce it Burnham.
Burnham.
Because I have heard plenty of people call him Burnham, and I know that's not how you pronounce his last name, but people love to call his last name of Burnham when it's actually Burnham. So,
Alrighty, alrighty. Well, qualifying has started. Looks like they have 5 minutes to qualify to get the fastest lap. So he sets up on the grid. Wait and see. We're gonna wait and see who hits the grid first. I believe this is an open qualifying. Looking like everybody
mm,
is going to be
uh, I don't
on
think
the
it's open. I think we
closed.
just can see all of them. I think yeah. I think it's
Uh,
just we can see all of them. So,
see if anybody's on the course.
oh, Chris, I don't know if he's
Well,
gonna
the
actually be
Uberman says it's
qualifying.
go time. It is go time. Again, this is a preseason race, so points will not be counting on this one. This is just to get a feel that the drivers get a feel for each other, how they drive on the track. Although we did see one where already someone was going to be a little bit of aggressive pushing
It
out a bumper.
it does look like coming out of pits will be interesting for the drivers because I am seeing here a couple drivers when they were coming out of pits kind of sliding. So I think the tires are being a little interesting when it comes to trying to get out of pits. And we already have our first few times actually
Yep.
with
Gordon
Gordon
Fraley,
Fraley taking pole.
actually. Oh god,
So,
I hate it when it does that. I gotta fix that too.
what did it do?
No, that is the instant replay sound that is on this theme. Unfortunately,
Hmm,
new fastest lap Stephen Carlisle with 30.046. I'm trying to get to him.
yes. What was I gonna say here?
Yeah, it's not gonna let me do anything for the or the not letting me jump to cars on the
Weird.
qualifier. So we're kind of stuck staring at the this beautiful layout of this track here for the time being. Unfortunately, it is I guess the way the qualifying is set up, I will not be. We're not able
I'm
to
not sure
do cars.
because I'm looking at them right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Huh.
I will also say this was a 1 lap qualifying as well, so the drivers
Okay.
did only
That's
get 1 lap to qualify
why.
here.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not picking up anybody on the track. Who's on the track right now?
Looks like we got Noah, who is actually saying he think he's already set his lap though. Let me
I
see.
set his lap. All right.
Do we have anyone that has not set their lap yet that is out on the track? Let's look and see here. I'm going to click through a bunch of them and see. Oh, looks like Thomas might be going out. He's sitting at the line of pits waiting. I don't know if he's going to take off or not yet, though.
Thomas, last name?
Villano. Oh, wait, no, we do have Christopher Burnham actually out trying to make his lap. He's tried a couple times, looks like, and I think he's finally going to go out and actually try and set his lap here. Burnham, yep.
Burnham. What number is he?
93. Oh no,
the 93
title
car.
Did you not update the title?
I did update the title. Is it not updated on the stream?
It's not updated because
How the heck is it not updated on the stream? I updated it.
I just had someone be like, "Hey, check the stream title." So
good lord.
Oh, also,
twice. Huh?
Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say something else, but
it did. I did update the title. I swear.
Maybe
I'm such a failed broadcaster.
Twitch does take a while sometimes to update, so that could be it. Honestly.
Okay, so unless Twitch unless OBS did not send that information to Twitch, I'm gonna go.
Oh, and now we have the. I guess you really weren't showing the racing this. I guess fair enough, but.
Well, yeah, that should have been updated.
Because your stream, the stream's showing your.
It's showing showing that information.
The browser.
All right. This is not.
Oh no,
it's there. This is a weird start.
No, it's there. It's there.
It's there now.
Twitch just took a second to update. It's there.
Okay, so yeah, this. I'm at Twitch.
This
is all your fault.
It does look like I think we actually have about 38 drivers. Maybe it looks like. I think is that what we have? 30? No. Right. Oh no, 36. Because you accidentally qualified, or you accidentally put yourself in as a driver apparently. So actually, it's only 36.
Is that why?
That's why you couldn't see. You got yourself in as a driver.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Yeah,
it's fine now.
Huh?
It's fine now. You'll be able to watch still.
All right.
You just couldn't see them qualifying, obviously.
Okay. That explains a lot.
Oh, also, I do want to tell everyone on the broadcast, in case anyone does not know this, there is also another part to these races. They may be preseason, but there is also some, as they're called, tryout drivers. What they essentially are here for is to see if they can do good enough for the the admins of the league to see if they are good enough to actually race in the full season. So they are the ones that are the triple numbers. Like I said, they are here, but they are literally just here because they did not meet the requirements to actually be in the normal thing. They are instead.
Huh? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Because instead they are basically trying out here, and if Corey and them think they do good enough, then they might get to actually race in the normal season. Just to basically put that out there.
Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at our leaders here.
Oh, the grid, yeah. See what our grid is.
Alrighty.
It does look like the.
All right, so
yeah,
it's like starting off on pole is the number 7 car of the number 7 car, Stephen Carlisle. Positive Movement Racing, primary sponsor.
Where did my thing
after
that has those? Okay, yeah.
After him, it's going to be the number 9 car. We have Gordon Fraley And in third place, the number 16 car of David Nestor. Nestor. Oh, the 16 car. Sorry. Nathaniel Campbell.
Yep. Oh, it's our man Nathaniel.
It is our man Nathaniel. Like, if you remember Nathaniel, he was in the booth with us for the Sunday race.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
I will say, one interesting note of Nathaniel's car is apparently one of his sponsors, and I don't know if we can see this on his car somewhere, but apparently one of his sponsors is South Park. On his car.
On his car.
I don't know.
Let's see if we can find it.
It must be on a different side.
On the back. There.
I'm not sure. Let's
Not
see.
the front. Nope. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Huh.
I can't see it, but that's
maybe
okay.
Maybe he doesn't have it this time around. Then all right.
Oh gosh, that was
obviously
that was
the
a
other
rocky start to
person-
the broadcast. I apologize, y'all.
The other person also to fill out the second row is actually Mike Burnett,
Mike Burnett.
who happens to be the owner of the team Backward Bandit Racing, which is the team obviously that I am on. I am not in this race obviously, but he is the team owner. He's technically my boss when it comes to that team, so
Oh,
yeah.
I'm not going to show any kind of bias to my team. Immediately starts talking about it on the broadcast.
Hey, every time I've watched a broadcast about us racing, they always mention that fact. So I'm mentioning the same stuff that a normal person that is
That's
broadcasting
okay.
mentions.
So here's the top 10 for starting off. Now that I've got things squared away, number one is right there on the pole is Stephen Carlisle. And then that's in the number 7 car. Gordon Fraley in the number 9 car. Nathaniel Campbell in the number 16 car. Mike Burnett in number 4. In the number 39 car for in 4th place. You got Kyle Oakley in the 11 car, 5th place. 6th place you have Pierce Sondrup in the 105 car. In 7th, you have Justin Knoll in the 85 car. In 8th place, then the number 98 car, Noel Nicholson. In 9th place, you have Charles Atwood in the number 32 car. And in 10th place, you have the number 91 car of Zach Saunders. I'm actually looking forward to calling this race. This is actually going to be my first time calling a NASCAR style race.
Yeah, I will.
I hope Dale Earnhardt Jr. is watching, or not because I just embarrassed myself in the first 10 minutes of this whole broadcast. But it's okay.
I will also say this: we did actually almost have a full field here because the full field is 40 cars. We almost did have a full field here.
Almost. Okay, so I mean, excluding me, who's apparently sitting in the pits for the entire race. We 37 cars on the field.
So yeah.
We're just waiting for a few cars to get onto the grid. I cannot believe I set myself up as a driver. That's probably what's holding us up. Let's see here. Mark, refresh.
And we have just gotten the gentlemen start your engines from Gage. So here we go, boys. The race is about to start as they rev their engines.
All right, you can go ahead and take it from here while I try to refresh my screen.
I will as soon as they take off. But I. Oh.
All right, let's do a quick refresh of the paints. Someone said their paints wasn't showing, so we're reloading all the paints, and all we did get the pace lap in. Bear with us for a second there. And if they don't load in, it's going to be your fault, Saunders. All your fault. There we go. Everybody's filling out nice and pretty now. Still got a few cars that are still coming in.
Here's the thing I was trying to pull up. Because I have a thing I'm going to pull up here that I used at the other race to be able to actually see some of the information I like to be able to see, so I need to pull that up there. But all right, looks like we are going through. What turn is this?
Saunders
here?
was the one who asked me.
3 and 4. Yeah.
The number 10 position. Number 10 position.
So it looks like they're coming through turns 3 and 4 here. All right, we have the flag up in the air. We are about to get going here, boys.
And pace car is
pace car's off. And we are green. Let's start this race. And they're off. Let's see. Let's see what interesting stuff we're going to go on. Then everyone kind of bunching up a little bit here already. The front kind of already also pulling ahead a bit too, looks like.
Yeah, Mike Burnett, no, not necessarily. He's only like a 0.1 second difference in there. But yeah, Nathaniel Campbell just passed Stephen Carlisle for the second place. But they are still pretty tightly packed. First couple turns, pretty uneventful. That's just 3 wide going into turn. Oh. Looks like a near bump there between the Modern Warfare car and the Monster car. As we go into, as we start pulling into the lap 3. If it's Gordon Fraley in the lead, and the one Mustang whose paint did not show back up. The number 9 car. So we're still pretty packed. How many cautions? So we did this last time in the last race. How many cautions do you think are going to go up here on the circuit?
I don't know. I really don't know how these guys race, so I wouldn't be able to really tell you honestly, since I don't know that stuff yet.
All right.
But I mean.
Fellow broadcaster Nathaniel Campbell in the 16 car is catching Gordon Fraley.
Oh, whoa! We just lost someone. What just happened there? We just lost someone. What happened there? Let me go back and see what happened. It looks like it was between Pierce and Justin. Oh, looks like I think Pierce caught Justin and spun him out, and it looks like Pierce didn't actually.
I really need to get rid of that sound, but yeah, I really need to get rid of that sound. But yeah, Justin O got spun out at the turn. Just got into him.
No caution, huh? Well then. I mean,
the race continues on. Unfortunately, Noel's got some catching up to do.
Yeah. I don't. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, continue.
I was gonna say I don't really know how many cautions are gonna have. Obviously, we'll have the 2 stage ones, but
correct.
I would say I feel like we're gonna have at least maybe 3 or 4. I mean, because there's no way we can go the whole race without. But I don't know how these guys race, so I really am not sure. Like,
well, they are staying tightly packed, but generally for the most part, staying clean.
I will say that I did see in practice that the longer they are out here on these tires, the more that they do kind of almost have the car kind of come out from underneath them. So I don't know if that will definitely probably come into a play.
Speaking of tires, I don't do a whole lot of ovals, so I don't know if you do. But
yes, I do.
Here at Chicagoland, here at Chicagoland, because I noticed Chicagoland is almost there's really no complete straightaway. If you know what I mean,
yeah,
right?
No. Yeah.
So there's no real straightaway. It's constant turning. So how do you think that affect? How do you think that will affect the tires in this race?
I mean, it definitely will. Obviously, play a big factor on the wear of their what would that be, their right side tires most likely?
Yeah.
Because of how how much they're obviously turn, which that's expected in oval. But I think he'll play a big factor. I mean, like I said, I saw in practice a lot of them were kind of getting a bit squirrely the longer they were out on their tires, just because those rights, as they wear down, you lose your grip, and in oval, that's a big deal. So if you lose your grip too much, you could slap into the wall or get too squirrely and cause someone to be wrecked because of that. So I'd give it probably I think it was like maybe 20. I'd say 23 laps maybe before we start getting some really probably squirrely people. I feel like.
You will definitely. I will definitely be asking you a lot of the questions because so you have the oval experience. I'm mostly a road
Yeah.
driver. So, I mean, I've done some oval, and I probably need to do more because I am in the USGP starting next year.
Yeah.
So,
I will.
I
Yeah.
probably should, starting now, get some more practice on oval races. Despite the fact that we're doing both oval and road
Yeah. I
throughout.
will say though, I don't have a lot of experience with the next gen cars, which is these ones. I don't have a lot of experience driving them.
Okay.
I'm more of a truck person. I love driving, the trucks a lot, and so that's where most of my experience is. But I mean, for the most part, especially with tracks probably like this, I feel like it all ovals the same. Yeah, that whole track, the truck, all that stuff, all that, or not truck, the tires, all that stuff. I feel like it's probably the same. It just really will depend, I guess, on how aggressive these guys want to get here. But I have a feeling a lot of them will play it safe, as usually people do early on, as you don't want to cause anything here in the beginning. But as we get to the end, I can guarantee you it will get more probably aggressive. Not like to where they're wrecking each other, just they're not going to be playing it safe like some of them are right now, where they're kind of sitting back and just riding along without causing any problems. It will probably get more close knit, all that stuff here.
All
But
right. Well, I just noticed down here there is James McFarland and kind of lagging behind. I don't know if anything happened to him earlier on. Um, I didn't see anything pop up on my events of him getting into a wreck or just
I don't see anything. Let me look and see
there
if there
was
was
no, yeah,
anything.
I didn't see anything about him wrecking or anything or trying to go
Oh,
into the pits.
actually, it does look like on like lap 2, maybe he had a bit of a problem where he kind of. Wait, no, was that? No, that was actually. Wait, that might have been in practice. Oh, forgive me. That was in practice. My system did not tell me correctly, and I
Okay.
just saw that he had a 2x. So nothing's happened
Well,
then
he's our
during this
we're into
activity.
lap 14 and the lead of the pack is already gaining on him. So I'm hoping if at some point he's able to figure out his issues here and get things back
With
back in
that,
order. Speaking of the
yeah,
lead of the pack, we still have Gordon Fraley holding a 0.2-second lead over Stephen Carlisle, who did overtake Nathaniel Campbell in the previous laps.
let's
And then it
see.
looks like everybody has pretty much settled in. You have the top
Yeah,
four, and we got about a second and a half gap to the fifth place car, the number 11 car of Kyle Oakley.
yes. Like I said, it'll be calm right now, but you give it some time. These guys, the drivers, will probably get into the groove, and then one of them will probably, either get too aggressive or something and cause something here. Oh, it does look like Carlisle is trying to pass Fraley, and I think he does have it. Yeah, no, he does have the pass.
Yep,
He was able to pass on the inside,
does have the
and
pass.
it has taken the lead here with Campbell really close behind Fraley. It's yeah.
Well, taking that the apron gave him a little bit of time as Carlisle stayed on the track.
Yeah, and I know that is probably also something that, like, obviously you said you haven't done much over racing. There are some tracks like Chicagoland, Phoenix. I know is another where you can kind of go on that apron, and luckily, iRacing does not like ding you for an off track because for some reason it says that that's still like fair
Or
game.
okay.
Why I don't know. I do know at Phoenix the reason why is because if there's the dog leg, that people will definitely will take that to just cut that kind of make that turn a little more smaller. I don't know about why here it's okay, but maybe it gets them a little bit more speed, which we obviously just saw there. So
Well, our former leader, Gordon Freeland, has
oh,
dropped down to third
it,
with Mike Burnett passing him.
it does.
Nathaniel Campbell is hot on his tail right now.
So there was something that I saw pop up in my thing here, but
a little
but it
bit of
looks
a
like we're
wiggle
playing
coming
this.
out of Fraley's car there, coming out of that last turn there. And Campbell cleanly takes him cleanly overtakes him for third.
Let's kind of go back in the pack a bit here and see if there's anything going on here in the back at all. Is that 38? I don't know who that is. What is that? Short? I don't know the first
Xander
name,
Short?
but Xander Short looks like he was a bit squirrely there, and then let who was that? Right pass him. Oh, let me go back here and just see what's going on here because we got ourselves a bit of a pack back here towards the back here.
Looking close. Well, it was 3 wide for a while, but
Johnson did fall back there a bit. I'm trying to look at my names to see if I can
a
find
nice
this.
little overtake by Jared Bundy over Pierce Saunders.
Exactly. That's it. Okay.
And like Kyle Oakley overtook Gordon Fraley to take the 4th place spot. Okay. Our top 5 right now are being very competitive right now.
Mostly locked in with those 5, but otherwise, yeah, very competitive. I will say we do have the funny number of who is this exactly? I think this is Charles. Let me see here. Is this who this is? Let me see here. No, that is Caleb Tipton, actually. But why is Caleb? That's weird. Caleb. Oh, no, it is Caleb. Yeah, Caleb has the funny number of 69 with the jet puffed car. Very apt number there to go with a very apt paint scheme, I must say. Sorry, had to make the joke. The number's there.
The numbers there. The numbers there. You can't do the broadcast without one mention of 69.
So they did make the joke on the number sheet that we have with all the sponsors. So I had to make the joke at least once. But
I probably would have liked it better if it was instead of jet puffed, it was stay puffed.
Fair enough. Let me see what other.
Sorry, unless for those of you who didn't get it, just a movie reference.
Ghostbusters.
Yep,
love it. Looks like the only other actual sponsor you may have on that car is Goodyear, but that is the only other thing maybe. Besides just having
battles going on, Christopher Burning looks like he just passed up Zach Saunders for taking the 6th place spot. Kyle Oakley passed up Nathaniel Campbell for position number 3. We have a lot of passing going on. We got Taft just overtook Atwood. It's like, he got a 3 wide situation going through these turns. Oh no! It looks like Taft just bounced off the wall there for a second.
Oh.
But they were 3 wide going through that turn, and Taft had the top lane and just could not keep that car away from that wall.
It does look like who is that 40? That is who's 40 here? I couldn't. I'm looking for you. Oh, McFarland. McFarland's falling back. I don't know if there's something up with his car, but he is consistently falling back for some reason. I do not know. There might be something up with his car. He might have to go into pits at some point and see, because he has not been gaining spots back. I've just been consistently seeing him fall back here. A little bit worried for him. I also do want to point this out real quick. The fastest lap right now actually is being held by our good old boy Nathaniel with a 30.344. So Nathaniel out here showing he wants to have the fastest lap, even though he obviously is in P4, I think, right now.
Currently in P4, yes.
But he does have the fastest lap currently. So
that's going to be something he can brag about in the next broadcast.
Exactly. I just wanted to point that out because I thought that was funny that it's him that has the fastest lap right now. So let's see. I'm trying to look through and see what all is going on here. We got lots going on here. I might throw myself up into the blimp cam so I can look and see here, because I feel like I need to be able to see what's actually going on here better this way. It is very much I am sorry, it's a little bit calm right now, guys. But these drivers are actually just driving so good. It's hard for us to actually have much besides talking
Well,
about
you know,
them
they're keeping
passing.
a good, you know, they're keeping pace. Like I said, the
Yeah,
preseason. Right now, the most important thing is to get to know how the other racers drive. So they're
I
not really
am.
racing for points. I mean, maybe bragging rights,
I
but
think that.
you know, it's not. This is not
Oh,
that serious of a
we.
race.
Wow, this race has went so fast. We are already at our first stage. Jeez, this race has went that fast. We're already at stage 1.
Stephen Carlisle.
I also will say this, Wes. I feel like at some point you do need to show off Garth Griswold's car because I will say I saw it when they were practicing, and he is living up to and embracing the last name Griswold to the
Oh
fullest
no. Okay.
because
Well,
he currently has a National Lampoon Christmas Vacation uh, paint scheme on
all right.
with
I got him pulled up right
I say
now.
with one of my with a
Let me see if we can get
favorite
a good look at his car there.
I say
Yep. And then, hang on. Garth
uh,
Griswold.
yeah build 101. Are you
There
are
we
you
go.
looking at it right
There
now?
we go. Let's see here.
Oh, there you okay. Wait, oh, that's weird. Your paint schemes are not showing up correctly because he has a.
Did he change his paint scheme? I just reloaded the.
That's not. He doesn't have matte coat tires,
Uh
tools,
oh.
whatever he is.
Uh oh. Let me check something here in the background here.
Because yours is definitely not the right one. I'm
All
seeing a
right. Well,
completely different one.
let me check something here, and we'll see.
It looks like we are obviously in the first stage caution here. I do wonder how many of the drivers are going to come down pit lane here. Actually, I am kind of curious to know that. Um,
That's probably why I was getting a complaint about the paint schemes.
I
Makes
will say this:
sense.
you is there anything
I'm checking things right now. Well, during this, I will refresh the paints here in a second while we're
I will say,
getting
do you think
this
we
next stage set
have
up.
anyone that we want to talk to while we're in the middle of this stage caution here at all?
Actually,
I mean, I don't,
let's talk to. Go ahead and pull up. You can interview Carlisle. See how he feels after that first set of
where is
laps coming through.
it's
Meanwhile, in the background, I will be seeing what I can do about these
I
paints.
gotta find him. You gotta have to give me a second. I have to find. It's Steven. Is he even on here? Let's see if he is even. Oh, he is. He's by himself. All right, I will. I'll pull him up though. Um, move to. There we go. Hey, Steven, it's Austin up here in the booth. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, I just wanted to ask how you feeling about the race so far. I mean, I know you're kind of at the front right now, but just kind of wanted, I guess, get your opinion on stuff since obviously you're down there on the track and we're just up here in the booth right now. So, while we're on this bit of a caution here.
Yeah, first stage was pretty good. Um, really well in qualifying. I wasn't expecting that, but it worked out.
Yeah.
Just tried to stay in front of as many people as I can, and I knew the leaders would probably wear their stuff out sooner or later. So I just tried to be patient and pulled out ahead. Burnett behind me, he's probably going to be here at the end. So he's one to look out for sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I mean, obviously I've never really drove this track with these cars before. Like, how long do you think it'll take before you guys are going to come back in for tires for sure? Or do you think you'll be able to hold out till that next stage instead of just, I guess, coming in at all?
Yeah, we can get it to the next stage for sure. It's usually about you can push it over 50. It's almost 60 laps.
Oh,
So
okay.
basically a full fuel run.
Right.
It's not fun after about 40 laps, but
Yeah.
it can be done for sure.
Yes, I was noticing that in practice after a couple of you guys were kind of going for a while there. It was definitely getting starting to get a little risky there with the tires. So, oh, all right.
Yeah, just gotta look after them. Make sure you're not using them up too soon.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Make sure you're not heating up the right rear too much because you'll start to get really loose then. So
Yeah. All right.
Well, we'll see what we can do here.
Yeah. Well, I wish you luck and good luck in the rest of the race then.
Thanks a lot.
Yep. I mean,
All right. Well, after the refresh of the paints, it did not seem to change the Griswold's car paints according to my screen. So I have no
that's a
idea.
shame.
So I guess I feel like I'm missing out here.
Well, I will
Um,
say this much. Obviously, it has the classic thing from the movie of Clark Griswold, with the lights obviously getting like shocked or whatever, and then the back has Cosnet saying "Merry Christmas, shares full." So one of them great lines from the movie, I must say.
all right.
So
See, now I wish I had. Now I wish I was driving this, and I would have a Home Alone car with the mobster saying, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal."
I would love that. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you caught that. He said that Carlisle did say that pretty much a full fuel run is what you can get out of these tires. Obviously you're running a giant risk there because the tires, as you get about 40 laps in, will have issues. But yeah, I guess that's what he says. They could get about pretty much a full 60 laps if they wanted to risk it here. So I don't know how many of these guys actually took tires. So,
All right.
but
Well,
I'm sure a couple of them did.
number 7 Carlisle did maintain his lead during the pit stop during during the stage and everything. This staging.
Of
So,
course.
I don't think his
Staging, yeah.
position's not going to change much. Not like a regular pit stop where it's everybody's racing
Yeah.
to get out.
Exactly.
Yeah. So apparently there's a few kinks I still need to work out with the broadcasting. It's
And it does look like
growing
we
pains.
are
green again. And Carlisle got a
And
nice
my
jump over the rest of the pack.
Carlisle.
Over the rest of the pack, very nice jump.
Just
As
saying,
soon as that
I'm
white-
out
light
here,
went-
guys.
went green, and he just took off.
We'll say,
Followed by him, we got a
also,
battle for second between Oakley and Xander Short. Xander Short getting his nose ahead going into the turn.
ever so barely. I do have to say, right behind them, I do love that 98 car, that nice kind of green Monster Energy car there of Nicholson. I'm a sucker for green, and so
Oh no, yeah, green's my favorite color, but I am so sick of Monster Energy drink liveries.
Yeah.
But
I
it
this,
does look good. It does
those
look good.
tires are. I love the green on those tires. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Like
The
I said, I'm a
98 car
sucker
of
for
Noah
green.
Nicholson. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for green, and I'm loving how shiny that green is on his tires there. So it does look like we also kind of have farther back here, past him. Not gonna say it's not biased way just because obviously there, but we have both Burnett and Burnham both there right next to each other with Bundy separating them. Looks like actually now in his
Burnett and
Wounded
Burnham?
Warrior Project car there, the number 2.
Okay then. Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
nice livery. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that one.
I will say
no bias from being a vet myself. So.
Yeah.
And then you got the Krispy Kreme car. So yes, that's a real winner right there.
Yeah.
That's a real winner right there. All you need to now the person behind him, Ray Gillum, just needs to get a livery of like a police car with flashing lights. But, all right.
Gamer Sub's car here. Gamer Sub's.
Gamer subs.
Oh, I just realized number 8 of Fraley. I didn't even realize he has a very interesting put together of his like paint scheme.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing for me because on the
Yeah.
broadcast, Gordon Fraley's paint scheme did not show up. It is.
Well, I will describe it to you then. I guess it looks like he has Sonic on the front with like a milkshake on the side, with then the very back just saying M&M's on it. So it's like a mix of yellow and red. Wait a second here. I gotta look at the other side. Does he? I need to do something here. Keep going. I'm gonna look at some. I need to just check something here about his car because I noticed something here.
We still got some good.
Interesting.
While he's looking at that, we still got some good battles here. We got Zach Johnson, David Nestor side by side going to the turn here. Looks like got Corey Mott duking it out with Alan Phillips. for 10th.
I can't get the thing to go to the side. I want to go to the side.
Noah
so I can
Nicholson.
see.
Noah Nicholson, your energy drink card just passed. Ooh, got some contact with the 98 card, number 2 card,
Ooh.
Jared Bundy.
I think we just might have
Looks like
lost 2
Jared
there,
Bundy
actually.
just got. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh!
we got a collection. There goes our wreck. There goes
Yeah.
our first major wreck, and there goes the pit car. Let's see if we can get a replay. Incoming. Let me see if I can get a replay of that.
And,
Come
also, to bring this up, because I did finally get to look, it looks like on one side he has like Snickers and like a red thing on one side, and then on the opposite side, a yellow spot that just says M&M. So like he has 3 different colors on his one car. It's a little bit weird, but all right.
Yeah, we have number 2 car in the pits, trying to get repaired here. While we get set up for this next yellow.
That involved a lot of people. I'm seeing at least like 10 cars listed on my thing over here.
Like,
that was.
All right, we got Lawson coming in. Look like he's getting new tires.
Oh.
He's getting new tires. McFarland's coming in getting new tires. Most of the cars are staying out. We did just have that stage change pit lane run. Here comes some more.
And
into
we'll
the
look into this
pits.
more to see. So it does look like what caused this. Jared Bundy bumped into the 98 car.
Yeah, Jared Bundy
And then
did dig into the quarter pound, the rear quarter of the
Oh!
98 car, and then spun out. The 98 car was not affected.
I don't know if you caught it in the replay there, but it looks like when he did fall back after hitting the 98 there, it does look like when he was sliding back, he actually got T-boned by the number 9, and that's what caused the rest of the wreck.
Oh, okay, so the
Yeah, he slid back.
the number
got
9 car
T-boned by
of
the
Gordon
number
Fraley
9,
got into the mix there.
and then got hit by the 3, who then that was just a chain reaction. Looks like of a bunch of cars getting hit there. Yeah. Wow. So
I am actually. I think for the next broadcast, I am definitely going to try that other software that you were telling me about, because this one is very picky on when it's going to tell me there was a wreck or not.
yeah, I will say.
And then the
obviously,
wreck and the one decent and one, well, I won't say decent wreck. The real the really good wreck that happened did not show up on my list of replays.
Yes. Interesting.
So
So the one that we just had there
did not show up.
didn't even show up for you. That's
I just so happened to have the camera on it.
That's wild.
So I did catch the initial, and then saw I'm take off, and was able to switch to him in time to catch a couple more hits that we got T-boned. There goes you can see the damage on the number 2 car right there after taking some vicious hits by the rest of the rest of the field. Got taken
does
out.
look like he is getting right tires. Yeah, nope,
Yeah,
he's
right,
getting
and
all
look,
4
he's
tires.
getting all 4 tires. All right, let's get back
All right.
let's get back onto the track.
Let's get back to us. And they're obviously pacing right now.
I like the light on that Mustang. This one. Again, I'm not seeing too much damage on the 98 car. 98 car from that bump on the quarter panel. So he should be all right for the rest of the race.
I don't think he got hit terribly hard. It was like just a very light tap, kind of.
Yep. And we said Gordon Fraley did T-bone him.
Yeah.
And I think I am definitely seeing some hood damage on there. Definite damage in the front. That's going to affect him. And he was our leader going into the race as far as qualifying.
Well, I'm
so
sure
that is
You just remember we are only 46 laps in. We are not that far off, obviously, from the next stage, but he has all the time in the world to be able to get back up to the front since we are only 46 out of 134 laps in here. So he has plenty of time to catch back up.
Well, that depends on if that really depends on if he's able to get all that damage repaired in time.
Yeah, I wonder how much time he has on damage here. I'm curious. Guess we will find out how long he will be stuck there in pits. I do believe also.
Okay, we got the green flag.
We're green.
Races back on.
I do wonder what position did Short start in? Oh, he started in 26th and he's at the front now. Wow, that is quite the jump there. Good on him. Quite good of him.
So right now, Xander Short is in the lead position, 0.2 lead against the rest of the pack. After him is the 98 car of Noah Nicholson, your Monster Energy drink car. Stephen Carlisle in third. Kyle Oakley, the number 11 car in fourth. And it looks like Noah is going to try and make a move for the lead, but gets the door shut by Xander Short. Xander defending his position pretty hard. Wasn't much to maintain that, but it looks like Carlisle will get along. I'm sorry, not Carlisle. Nicholson will get alongside him and get ahead of him. Nicholson taking the lead for the first time in this race. Wasn't able to hold it, but they are neck and neck. And now it looks like Nicholson is going to have a good run for the lead as Xander Short falls back all alone against the wall there. Xander Short for not having any kind of well, I mean, he is on the outside line, moving a little bit faster than the uh-oh. All right, I got a little scared there. Nicholson got onto the apron pretty fast. I was wondering if he had lost control there for a second. Xander Short gets his lead back and puts some space between them, so he's got a little bit of room to breathe. Nicholson still has a draft, so things can come into play here. So we move on to the middle of the pack. Looks like everybody is doing everything in their power to stay as relaxed as possible as we are 8 laps away from ending the second stage or the next stage of this race.
Technically the last stage, because after this, then it will just be the go until lap 134.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So this will be the last stage, caution at 60 here. And it looks like, and I don't blame these guys for just kind of also being, kind of calm here. Just, so that way they can make it, especially after that big wreck we just had. A lot of them are probably just wanting to play it safe, just, stick with the packs, but otherwise just play it safe and not really, risk it, because, getting as aggressive as 2 did, it caused that whole wreck. So playing it safe is probably a good bet right now. Looking back here and see if there's anything else going on here.
I noticed the elite team rivalries. They're both like you have the 39 car and the 93 car in the same team. I take it
Yes,
that was by design.
So usually, I think yes. Usually, Chris does run 93, and Mike's number usually is 39.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say this: these liveries are very much of a placeholder thing.
Okay.
There will be actual ones probably made. It's just a case of when Mike gets the man that makes them for the team, actually makes them. Like when he decides to tell the guy to make them, essentially, because obviously it costs to get them made, and Mike only has so much money. So,
Yeah, I get it.
but I will promise you this:
I get it. Good,
when we
good,
get to
good
the
art.
trucks,
Good art is paid for.
yeah, I will say this: when we get to the trucks, you will see the a proper actually set of custom paints made, because we had already had truck paints made for that. So you will get to see that with trucks. Um, but yeah, no, the only thing really to tell the difference between these two right now is just the fact that obviously Chris is orange and Mike is purple. That's about it. Other than that, it's the same exact everything. So. But I'll stop because I don't want to obviously take up too much time here just talking about them. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean exactly. That sounded like a dick move right now. So you got Corey
fine.
Mott moving up the field. He was actually further back in the pack earlier in the race, around I want to say 15th, 16th. He is now up in the top 10, and currently in 8th place in the number 1 car. And up front, it looks like we got a tight battle between Noah Nicholson and Stephen Carlisle.
Oh, it maybe. So either.
I'm kind of curious. Okay, so I'm looking at everything right now. It looks like the number 2 car, Jared Bundy, has retired from the race.
That's what I'm thinking too, because he's not back. And
No, I'm looking at it right now. He is not. He is no longer racing.
Oh.
Yeah, he has retired from the race, probably from the damage that's sustained from hitting the wall and getting too down the lead.
Plus, he is also 16 laps down as of right now, so he probably just decided it was not worth it. So, and looks like we are coming up to the caution here. Let's see who is going to.
Well,
we're coming up to the start. As I meant, sorry.
So I'm going to hazard a guess and say that the number 3 car of William Benjamin Lawson is also involved in that wreck as well, because he is also 17 laps down, just like Gordon Fraley is at the moment. So those 3, I know multiple cars were collected in that pileup, but
does look like Short will be the one that takes the stage there if there was points, but
Short will be taking the stage. And after this lap, the pit car should be coming out, which he has, and we'll be going under caution again for the next and final stage of this race.
It does look like
over 60 laps. So these guys are going to get fueled up and new tires.
Yeah.
Or before getting ready to go for the long haul. Go ahead and get Short up here if you don't mind.
Yep. You want to get Short? All right.
Yeah.
Let me get back to here and see if we can find Short then. Where is Short at? Let's see. Oh, there he is. All right. Oh, why can I not? Why can I not move him? Huh? Why can I not move people? I was able to move people earlier. Now I can't. Huh? I can move people earlier. Now I can't seem to move him up here. I used to be able to move people. Now I can't for some reason.
Let's see if I can do it.
I used to be able to move him now. Let me also try and restart my Discord, see if that does anything, just in case.
All right. Okay. So it looks like Short missed his pit there for a second.
Oh, but
No,
is
it's
he
all right. You know,
taking...
it's all right. I don't think it's gonna change anything for this for stage. It's
Does look like he did go with 4 tires. And he is back out. I do
well.
believe, I
I mean,
think...
it wouldn't make any sense if at this point if you didn't go
Yeah.
full tires and full fuel. We still have over
Does...
60 laps in this race, and we get as far as go as far as you can.
I think... I'm going to look back and see. But I don't think Ryan... I don't think he went into pits, because... I don't see him...
Yeah, he's
Yeah. I don't think he went into pits.
I am showing that he did go into the pits.
Then...
Oh no,
No,
he's
I
already
said
been
no,
in.
he
He's
didn't.
only been in the pits twice.
I see, I'm
So
looking here at the
he did
replay.
stay out.
Yeah. We'll see if that comes back to bite him, because I know that everyone was going into pits, and so...
I mean, you're talking fuel and tires. Unless he's confident that those tires are going to hold him up so for the rest of the race.
It does look like... it looks like actually Mike was able to beat Burnett and Short and a couple people back out of pits.
Mike Burnett pulling up in second place, followed by Stephen Carlisle, Kyle Oakley, Noah Nicholson, Xander Short, Corey Mott, Zach Saunders, Connor Wold, and Nathaniel Campbell for your top 10.
I'm thinking that maybe the problem is there's certain channels I just can't move from, because I'm looking actually and seeing that some I can, some I can't. So I guess just the channel that Xander's in, I guess we just can't pull it from.
That's fine.
Which I have never seen that from.
We'll just pretend. We'll just pretend we gave him an interview and call it a day there.
Yes.
Got a few more laps. I got a few more laps until this caution is for the pit car leaves and we go back green again. So we have one massive wreck so far, and which looked like it collected three cars. Two of them have retired from the race. William Benjamin Lawson has now officially retired from the race in the number 3 car. So you got the number 2 car and the number 3 car are out. Gordon Fraley seems to still be in the pits. I think he's just going to wait out the damage and just get back on the track.
Which might be a smart thing.
I mean, it is preseason, so
he is coming out of pits now, it looks like. So it looks like he was weighing out that damage, like you said, but it looks like he just got done with it in time.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, it is the preseason. You know, this is a preseason race. It's not as serious as an actual race where, you know, if 15, 16 minutes in the pits is basically, hey, I'm just out here for experience. You know, I mean, everybody's out here for experience on this race. So I don't, you know, there's no harm in coming back out and getting back into it. You know, no, I would pretty much do the same thing at this point. Just wait out the damage, get back on the track, get some time in, and just work.
The only thing I will be curious about this, at least definitely by the end of the preseason, as we go green, looks like.
Going green and Taft. Short. No, I'm sorry, Short. Taft got himself a nice little jump out there up front. Not that as far as he probably would have liked, because 39 car of Mike Burnett is hot on his tail. Now we do want to remind you that Taft did not go back into the pits, and I do believe. We got lost grip right there in the turn and smashed into that wall. We're going to be going right back into caution. That was who was that?
Wow. I need to go back and see that. What happened there? That was indeed hard. As it just
we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and rewind back to the start
It looks like
and see
11 just he
the
just
number
lo-
11
yeah no
car. We're gonna
his car just snapped. I think it just decided it wanted to go to the
it
outside
looked
wall.
like he just straight lost it there.
It looks like the only the was it 91. He lost his hood for a second
Wait,
there,
not,
but
not the 11th car. The 11th car.
yeah, with also the 91 did get his hood lost from that. Looks like, but
Yeah, let's go back again and check out
it
the number 11 car here
It looks like
of Kyle
no
Oakley.
one-
He just, like I said, his car looked like it just decided to go off on its own there.
I say it doesn't look like he went like. I mean, it's like iRacing says that some other people got hit in that, but I don't see any damage. So
Interesting.
if anything, I think people just kind of got
He was
kinda
coming
ended up
out.
with him
He was
rolling
going
over
into
them.
turn 3, I believe, is where the car just turn 3 or 4. Boom. Yeah, it hit a few cars. It did not look like anybody took any damage from that, according to iRacing. But yeah, I have no idea. It just looked like his car just decided to take a life of its own. Just to take a life of its own and take him out, and then take itself out.
which is very interesting. For
That
how he
was
did
that was rough.
That is our obviously technically that would be what our technically second non-stage caution.
Yes, this is our second non-stage caution of the race.
Oh my gosh! I just saw how many I just saw what lap we're on.
Oh my goodness, you are.
I'm sorry.
This
Okay?
is a PG broadcast, Mr. Austin. Okay, PG broadcast. Let's keep our minds out of the gutter here. 69th lap.
It's just. I mean, no one's gonna.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just say we are 65 laps to go. How about that?
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah. There you go.
So
Forgive me for wanting to make that joke after I see what lap we were on.
Oh man! All right, so yeah, that was. So we are not without drama today.
Exactly.
So hey, you said 3 or 4. We're at 2. We're only reaching the we just passed the halfway point of this race. We still have half the race to go.
It does look like in all of that, Mike was able to get at the front here, so I do believe that means he will actually then get to be leading the pack once
soon as
Fuse Cone does fully come into effect here.
And I don't think anyone should be pulling into the pits at this point, unless it's Taft. Unless Taft did. Let me see. Looks like he
Oakley
did.
is still in pits.
Oakley. Oakley was the one in the wreck. Oakley was the one who wrecked.
Obviously, but
Okay, it looked like Taft did pit. Taft did decide to pit on this caution, but he will come out in 20. Looking like he's in 22nd right now. Or 20.
I wonder why Bundy is in pits though.
Who?
Is he? Oh, is Jared still getting his damage repairs from the?
Jared. No, Jared has withdrawn. William Benjamin Lawson has rejoined the race. Actually, he we did say that he retired, but it looked like he came back, and is going to continue with the race.
I don't know if Jared's fully retired because he hasn't pulled his car off the track is the thing. He's sitting in pits, so I don't know why he's sitting in pits if he's gonna be out.
Okay, the reason I'm mentioning that is because his pit timer is not moving anymore.
Oh.
So his pit timer has stopped counting.
Oh.
And because for example, when Gordon Fraley was getting his car repaired, it was 16 minutes and 16 minutes and 28 seconds in the box. This is what he spent. Benjamin Lawson
Oh,
spent.
whoa! We have
Oh,
another. What happened here? Let's
we
see.
got a wreck under caution.
Oh,
There's
looks
someone
like.
went off in
Oh,
caution.
it looks like Chris actually kind of lost his tires a bit there. Chris Burnham. He lost his tires a bit there and actually kind of slid down into E6. Caught a couple people and yeah, it looks like that's what happened here. There was a couple people got caught by him when he slid down, and I don't think there's too much damage that happened there. But there was at least 4 cars involved in that. Yeah, no. Doesn't look like anything too terrible. Maybe a bit of bumps on like the side and front, but otherwise looks like it was mostly okay.
What was the number for that on that car?
93 was the one that
93.
started it, yeah. Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Some of them. Someone just tried to check up hard and smacked into someone else there on the back end. Looks like.
We are.
Well, I think that those 4 that
That's
we're
what
about
it
to. This is what 4th nail caution technically. No, 3rd.
No, we're still no. This is the this is the 4th caution. The 2nd caution under the 2nd non-stage caution.
Oh, I thought this was the 3rd.
We only had 2 wrecks that caused caution, and then that last wreck was still under caution.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the caution that was under caution.
No,
I think we go green? We did go green.
No,
for a second.
we went green for a second. Yeah.
Oh, so this is the 3rd caution.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sitting here trying to figure out which car. Trying to figure out the replay over here, and didn't realize we went green. I'm a terrible driver.
No, we went green for a tiny bit, and then went
right back into a yellow. Okay.
Because
I didn't even notice we went green. To be perfectly honest with you.
It wasn't that long. Like they went green,
and then
Chris lost control of his wheels there, and it caused it to go back into under caution. So
Christopher Burnham. Okay.
Yep. Let's see. It does look like in all that Corey Mott actually got to move to the front of all this.
Corey Mott. So in first, we still have the number 39 car of Burnett, followed by Mott in second, and Carlisle in third, the number 7 car.
I will call out a couple of sponsors here for these front people here.
Yeah, so our top 10. Our top 10 is going to be, as we've called out, Burnett, Mott, and Carlisle in that order. We got the number 98 car of Noah Nicholson. And in 4th, our leader from the last stage, Xander Short, who is going to be in 5th. And 88 car in 6th place, Connor Wold. Ray Gill in the 66 car. He's moved up the field quite a bit.
It does.
Nathaniel Campbell in the 16 car in 8th place. Charles Atwood car 9th place, and you got Justin Knoll in 10th place. That'll be your top 10.
It does look like just to call some of the sponsors here. We have looks like on Mott. He has what does it say? Mountain Hardware. Yeah, Mountain Hardware. Wherever that is. Then let's see here. And
we do have a couple people in the pits. Looks like the number 11 car is going to sit out his repairs. He's been in there for 9 minutes so far. After that massive spin out that he had, he's the only one in the pits so far. We are going. It doesn't look like anyone else is going to be taking time for any kind of repairs after that last little scuffle that we had earlier.
It does look like for some reason my race has stopped moving. It almost like I had some I'm gonna have to leave and join in again because something somewhere has made my race stop going for me.
Oh, so while you're in
Give me
freeze
a-
frame, I'll just keep this thing going. All right, you
Yeah.
go ahead. You go ahead. I'll keep it going.
It looks like, unlike on Sunday where I had that issue, it looks like this one like kind of fixed itself quickly. It's just I have to apparently close out of the whole sim and I guess maybe open back up so it can start over again. I don't know. I've never seen this error before, so this is a bit weird.
All right, so just an update. We did have your teammate, like with your teammates, Mike Burnett. Oh, we're about to go green with Mike Burnett in the lead. But yeah, I was about to say that the fastest lap still being held by Mike Burnett in the 39 car at 30
Wow.
seconds, 30.35 seconds. Lap, and Burnett got a nice jump on that green flag, and putting a sizable gap over the second place number 7 car of Stephen Carlisle. Carlisle still trying to work that draft to close that gap, but Burnett pulling away 0.3 seconds at this point.
I will
As
say
the rest of the pack kind of starts to thin out.
I will say I do know that in the times I've seen of Mike drive, sometimes when he gets in that groove, he can kind of just take off when he gets in the groove. So
All right.
as long as no one really challenges him and he can hold that groove, he can sometimes just take off like he is right now. So. Now my thing's working again. We're gonna go and go back to that. There we go. Can I bring up my thing that I was using before, please, again? That'd be great, thanks. Had a nice.
Mike Burnett keeping a sizable lead over second place. Still sitting
Oh,
around 0.3.
whoa! Another wreck happening. I just saw that. That was.
Looking like the number 93 car of Christopher Burnham got spun out on the field, and
It looks like it started from. What is it? Sybren? Yeah. It looks like they
Sybren
went three
Stoel.
wide.
You talking about the 68 car?
Yeah, they went three wide for a second there, I think, and he tried to correct himself and ended up coming up into the what number was that? Like the 9 maybe or 6,
Let's
and just caused a couple people to go out.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back a little bit and focus on that car and see what happened there. I really need to take this. I bet I can't do anything about it right now.
I will say,
So it looks like
Chris is just not having a good night. Chris is not having a good night at all.
the 37 car got a little loose there in the backstretch, but keeping an eye on Sybren Stoel. He said Sybren Stoel was involved in, could have been involved in that.
I say he kind of started it, and then everyone tried to come down, and Sybren knocked a couple of them, and then this looks like someone might have actually knocked Chris down there.
Well, we're keeping an eye on this replay here. This is the best I can do as far as replay wise. And I am. Doesn't look like Cyber seemed to be on his own for a while.
Does look like a bunch of them are.
Well, I'm not seeing anything. It looks like
It looks like everyone is taking this chance to go ahead and come
go
in.
ahead and hit right now, but we're keeping an eye on this replay, see what happened on that lap, and unfortunately, it does not look like it's going to be showing anything. So we're going to go back live.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't look like a lot. I will say the front pack did stay out. It looks like though.
Looks like the number 11 car is still trying to get the repairs done. But it does look like about half the field did take the opportunity to pit. So we will be keeping. our eyes on.
Oh,
Keeping our eyes on what happens next on this next pit start. This is the 6th crossing of the evening. 3 was 2 under stage rules, and then
does
4
look like
under Rex.
so. But it does also look like the race control was saying that was just a racing incident. No one was malicious there in that. As he is updating me as as stuff happens when those wrecks happen on what his verdict is.
Oh, this is the steward
He's
you're
saying it's a
speaking
racing
to?
incident. Yeah, he has
Alright.
Jeremy, our race control for the night. Looks like he just said that it's just a racing incident, nothing malicious. So I do believe, yes, it looks like Chris did call it a night after that last wreck. So we have someone over the radio very enthusiastically calling out whenever the choose cone is coming up. And I mean, obviously we've seen it a couple times here, but in case anyone is still confused by the choose cone, is simply the fact that unlike doing it the normal gridding of how iRacing will grid people, with this is that when you come to the start finish line, you must pick the inside or outside lane, and you must stick to that. So it will obviously mess up the whole grid that iRacing sets up for cautions, but it just at least gives everyone a chance to be where they would actually like to be at the beginning of a restart.
All right, and we
But they do have to
are
pick that before the start finish line.
we are 1 lap left before the green flag. You seeing the pit car pull off here? Just the pace car, the pace car pull off in just a second.
And I also do want to do this because I feel like it's always the thing that I always see on broadcasts is that they come up with a funny name for the flag man. So I feel like we should come up with a bit of a fun name here for our girl's flag guy who loves to wave the flags for us during this race.
The flag man?
Yeah, I mean, do we want to come up with a fun name for him at all? Or?
I have no idea.
Fair enough. I just know that I always see people come up with fun names.
Pit car is off. Coming up to this.
We'll call him Bob. How about Bob the flag man?
No, Bob's too generic right now. You got the green.
Fair enough.
And we are we're back off to the races again.
My first idea was Bob, so.
Coming out of turn 2. Mike Cognet leading back.
Ooh, that's Short? It looks like Short is going to get the pass on him though, on the inside there on the bottom line.
Xander Short, yep, taking the lead there. Got a nice run.
With
take the apron. And maintain that lead. However,
does look like Short did not actually put his.
Just actually put a nice gap on there. It looked like I thought Burnett was going to have a nice time in that draft. There he goes. He's pulling back up.
There we go. Nice pulling back up. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like let's say Burnett was going to have a nice time in that draft there. They didn't look like his car just couldn't keep up. But well,
it does look like you have a bit of a battle between good old boy Nathaniel and he's trying to take fourth from Steven Menke, if I'm saying that name right. But it looks like Steven's actually going to take third from Atwood if he can make this pass here. And then will Nathaniel be able to actually inch Menke from coming down here? Because if he can do that, then I think we might just see Steven lose a couple places here if they can pinch him from coming back down here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, he has lost 2 spots now to Campbell and
Menke.
And Menke, yeah. And he might get passed by...
might get passed by...
Yes.
Yep. Pierce
I
coming
say, 'cause
in.
I'm not going to try and
Seriously?
pronounce Pierce's last name. So
Sondra?
Sandra, is that how it is
Yeah, Sondra.
pronounced?
It's almost
I-
almost like two. It's almost two syllables, but it's kind of technically three.
I'm just always
Uh,
scared to mispronounce someone's name, so that's why I'm like.
Well, I'm
just gonna
pretty
say
sure
this.
that if we mispronounce someone's name, someone in the chat here in the on the live broadcast will correct us.
Fair enough.
So I am but then again, I have been I've known many names and know people with many different names, and I think I'm pretty good with the names. A nice little battle between the 85 car
Ooh.
Justin Knoll and the 20 car of Kevin Cochran. Kevin Cochran taking the high lane, trying to maintain speed in this position. 98 car coming up on his side, giving him a little scare, saying, "Hey, you like that wall over there? I can introduce."
Does look like Nicholson
switched
is
over Mike
going to make that.
looks like Xander Short just lost control, lost grip there for a second, dropped down drop downs
Oh,
several
significant
places,
spots.
down to fifth in that one turn.
Wow.
His car got a little bit got squirrely, and Mike Burnett takes the lead again, followed closely by our fellow broadcaster Nathaniel Campbell.
And like I told you earlier, with these tires, you can risk it. Some of these guys, I know they've been changing their tires out, but they can risk it. Like we found out, and I think some of them are coming to learn that they might have risked it a little too hard here, because those tires do not play nice the longer you are out on them. So I do believe that's probably what happened to Short, because I do not remember the last time that Short pitted, but I would take a guess that it's probably been a bit, and his tires are starting to not like him for sure.
A little bit of a bump between the 91 car of Zach Saunders and the Krispy Kreme 37 car
What a combination.
of Joe White. Bit of a nice little draft train carrying the 44 car forward, and looks like our Thomas Villano in the 78 car just dropped that back a few spots because of that. This Mike Burnett now commanding a full 1 second lead over the second place Nathaniel Campbell, and pulling away at this still at this point.
He is just making his gap bigger and bigger by the second. Whoa! What happened to Campbell? He is losing a lot of speed. What?
Zonder pulled onto the apron. We don't know what happened to him. But he just pulled onto the apron. He's pulling into the pits right now.
Oh.
Man.
I would love to figure out why he pulled into pits. Let me see if I can go back at all and figure out here.
I don't think there was any contact. Everybody seemed to have some space on him. He probably is sitting there lamenting the fact that he did not take any tires. And it looks like your Christopher Burnham has also either retired from the race.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he did earlier.
Why did this happen? Yes.
Well, they'll say whatever Pierce did, he made sure he did it quick, because he only took 21 seconds in the pits there. So whatever he did,
Probably
he was.
That sounds like a quick tire change. Probably the right side tires.
Probably, yeah.
Right.
Most likely.
So that will bring Alan Phillips into third, Xander Short into fourth. Connor Wold just challenged him, and okay, well, looks like Short is saying, "Hey, look, I'm not done yet. I'm back in third."
I will also say this. I will make this a point to mention this. The Connor does have in his name, as a funny thing, last minute. So he likes to be referred to as Connor Last Minute Mold. Why he has the words last minute in there, I do not know. But it seems to be a thing he loves to show in his name, like, everywhere. So do not know the reason why. I just wanted to point out because it's in his name. did see him pass some people actually take third.
He did. Yeah, he had dropped back to fifth for a second, and then it looked like he just flipped a switch in his car and shot himself back to third. It was a pretty interesting watch. It came out of the turn prior after being dropped to fifth, and just seemed to have a lot faster pace than every other car, any car he was next to.
It does
like
look
he is being challenged by he was being challenged by Xander Short there for I'm sorry, not Short. He was being challenged by Xander Short for a little while. Excuse me. It was Short. Huh? Oh, caution is
we have
out.
a caution because it looks like Ryan actually got a little loose coming through. What is that? Maybe turn 4, maybe, and just he slid down to the apron. But because he was a little bit of he was out on the track for a tiny bit there, it did cause the caution.
We are in caution number 7 at lap 99.
But no one else was in the no one else was caught in that, luckily. So he just slid off the track.
But here's what I'm thinking: if I was in this race, and maybe this is just a bad idea for me. As soon as that pit lane's open, which I think is what everybody else has thought, go ahead and get the fresh tires and the fresh tires at least enough to get us through the end of the race. We only have 35 laps left. Might as well go ahead and do that. And it looks like everybody seems to have the same idea.
And I will say also, as someone who obviously has done a lot of oval racing, any chance that there's a caution, you go in there, you get gas, you get tires, do all that while you're in the caution, because that is the best time to do it, obviously. So I do not blame any of these guys for coming in here and getting their tires and getting maybe a little bit of a splash up on gas, because sometimes that can affect how fast you go, having that little bit of weight of the gas in the back of your car.
Yeah, well, coming out of the pits, in the order, Noah Nicholson takes first. We got Gage Cognet or Cognet. I don't know. So if someone wants to
Cognet?
The Cognet?
Maybe?
Cognet? Maybe? Cognet? Someone will correct us. But Gage, the number 44 car of Gage coming out in second. We got the number 7 car of Stephen Carlisle in third. In fourth place, the 68 car of Sybren Stoel, who has that's a big gain for him. We got Dave Nestor in fifth place, with Garth Griswold coming out in sixth. We got James Mott in seventh. Eighth, we got Nathaniel Campbell, who's he's been pretty consistent, staying up in the top 10.
Yeah.
And number 9, you got Connor Last Minute Wold. Yeah, I said that with a bit of sarcasm there. And Mike Burnett, who was the leader, comes out in 10th.
Yeah, we're coming down to the last 34 laps here. What else was I going to say? There was something else that was involving with the... Oh, and also, obviously, I do not blame these guys for going into pits to get their tires either, because they do have 4 whole sets. So as long as they were...
Well, there's 33. I mean, there's 33 laps in the race at this current time. It's like I said, that if you're going to get full tires, now's the time. Tires that'll last until the end of the race. Now's the time.
I do know with some races though, there is always a chance that you want to try and hold on to that last set just in case we hit a point of green, white, checkers. Just because then if you go back into pits, and you could obviously be the one that has that slightly fresher tires. I do know that has been a strategy that has been used before, that I've been taught before to use as well. So I don't know if anyone is doing that strategy. It would be interesting to find that out, but I would bet there's got to be someone that is holding on to one more set here, just trying to see if they can hold on to it in the inevitability that we do get a green, white, checkered, which also brings up a good point of, do you think that we will have to have any green, white checkers at all in this, or do you think these guys will be able to keep it clean all the way to the white flag so that we don't end up with any?
Well, I mean, considering the fact that everybody has come in with a fresh set of tires, the chance of us immediately going into another caution is pretty high. Everybody's on cold tires now, just getting those few laps in. before that starts off. So anyone who was still pretty used to running, running with the warmer tires, you know, you know, and still in that mindset, pretty sure that that's going either they're going to snap out of it pretty quick or they're going to end up in the wall or into each other.
True.
So
True.
if we can get the first few laps done without incident, then I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure we could probably get it through clean. These guys have shown that they can get through the race pretty clean, um, for the most part. But we still do have 32 laps remaining in this race. So and the pit car is off. Green flag
We're gonna be
about
going
to
green.
drop.
There we go.
There we go. Green flag is down. We are off. We go. And Nicholson holding on to his lead with a point 33 seconds. Stephen Carlisle in second. We got some Cognet. Looks like he's battling. Steve Carlisle fourth for second place. Did get the pass. They get the pass, and it looks like he's going to be trying to hunt down that first place spot. He is making gains. Get that draft and close on in.
I will also make this point just because I have been seeing some movement in the back of that top 10. It does look like even though Mike did start in 10th, he is actually already up to 7th.
He did make
But
it.
he is definitely making his way up there. Looks like he's going to...
Oh, we got to spin out. That would be Connor last minute wall in the 88 car. Did get that spin. No caution. Looks like he is.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, there goes the
caution
flag. And there goes the caution flag. There was some contact between him and another car. Let me see if I can rewind that back.
I think it may have started. Looks like Corey getting a little squirrely there.
He got a little squirrely. It got bumped by the. Got bumped there, and I got bumped twice.
He got bumped by a couple cars there, but looks like the one bumped into him, and then he collected the 5 there and a couple other cars.
We are going back into caution. And it looks like he will be going in to see if he can sort out repairs once the oh no, actually no,
it looks like also Netco did cause 9 to like try and swerve out of the way to not hit anyone, and he netcoded into playing up the 69 car apparently, and did it actually take them both out apparently a little bit there. Because I do see they are nose to nose now, at least in the replay they were.
The number 11 car is still in the pits, awaiting repairs.
I mean, that's the one that flipped around. So
he's been in the pits for over half an hour, awaiting repairs.
When you flip over into the wall like that,
yeah. you gotta build a whole new car.
Essentially, yeah. So for him to still be in pits is not surprising. I mean, it's obviously not good, but it's not surprising, sadly, when you have a wreck like what he did there. I'm also looking at it from the pit lane view here. Yeah, his whole front is gone. He has no front bumper. So
we noticed that his entire front end is pretty much completely toasted. So, I don't know what his estimated repair time is. But yeah, you definitely at that point you're just basically rebuilding a whole new car right there in the pits. I mean, he's gonna have to pull off like a miracle, duct tape, keep that thing going.
It does look like though everyone that was in that wreck,
the 69
car, get back out.
He did go into the pits. Looks like he's going to be trying to sort out some repairs while we're under caution. Shouldn't be as dramatic as the number 11 car, but we'll keep an eye on that as well.
It does look like. Also, I will say this as we are actually in the final. We're about what
There are 26 laps left in this race.
26, 20, something like that. Yeah. Well, I think I'm saying 27, probably just because they're still coming around here to do the next lap. But
So in this stop, we had let's see here, we had Connor Wold was in the pits. James Mott was in was in the pits. Alan Phillips took a pit stop, as well as Garth Griswold and Caleb Tipton. Like Gordon Fraley's going into the pits at this time, and
Lawson did as well.
yeah, Lawson, who he's going back in as well. I mean, after what happened earlier, I think Lawson would have been sick of the pits at this point.
But it does look like he is coming back out. He did only take 27 seconds, so either he was. I don't even remember seeing him into the pits. So I don't know if he got towed or if he just pulled himself in there. So
But, yeah, I just got an update from Kyle Oakley, the number 66 car. Yeah, he still has the number. I'm sorry, the 66 car, number 11 car. Excuse me, the number 11 car. Yeah, he's got 10 minutes left of his in repairs.
I mean, again, like I said, when you flipped the way you did there, the fact that you say you have 10 minutes left tells me you probably had.
The best
I'm gonna
mechanic.
guess like 30 or 40 probably minutes of repairs there.
You have the best mechanic if he's going to rebuild that car in 40 minutes. Rebuild a whole car in 40 minutes. I need to get him as a mechanic. My entire engine dropped out. How long would that take? Man, give me about 10 minutes with it.
I'll have it done in 5.
All right, give me about 5. Ain't nothing.
I have also been given an update about that last wreck. That the race control said they are going to review that after the race, I guess, to get the final verdict on if that was just a racing incident or if who caused that. But no verdict on that at the moment.
It was currently under investigation.
It will be investigated post race. Looks like.
Check that. Ooh.
By race control. I'm being told.
Yeah. So Oakley did say that he had 38 minutes of required repairs. He says, my pit crew kicks ass. It's going to take 38 minutes to repair that car.
See, I told you it was like that long.
Look, I'm telling you, you know what? Bro,
think
of it this way. Think of it this way. You pull into his mechanic's shop saying, I got a flat tire, can you replace it? And before you can even finish the sentence. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I had a beer bottle decide to commit suicide.
It does look like also for our top 5 here as we have went into green is going to be Nicholson. It was like Gage, right? I think. Gage.
We're getting back in the green light. Pit car is about to come off. We're going to start the race again at 110.
We're already started.
Oh, 111. Where am I?
So you must be behind on your.
I am. Yeah, I was looking at.
My gosh, we didn't even. I think we only made one lap there.
No!
Went into caution again.
It's half the field.
It's a big one.
Half the field is gone. Whoa.
Let's see this.
We're gonna have to go back.
Okay. My gosh, that was. Well, I always say that at least.
We come out of the caution here. Let's see if we can catch where this all started.
It looks like it all started with back at like Joe and around there. Now, I will say this. Usually, I've always made the joke when it comes to someone like Talladega that there's like a big one, but here, I don't know if I've ever seen a big one at a place like Chicagoland. So this is a new one for me, I think.
All right, so where did that all get involved at? Was that
so? I'm just going to read off the list here while you try and find that. It looks like we have Joe, Ray, Justin, Zach, Mike, Steven, Nim, another Zach, James, Cameron, Charles, Mark, Connor, Thomas, and Kevin.
Okay, all right. Okay, I found the wreck. Unfortunately, the software is not reading any of my wrecks. So we'll try and catch as much of it as we can. Looks like we have some tire like we had people up in front of the Stay Puft car. Let's move on up.
It doesn't.
Oh wow, that's a
But,
nice freeze frame
yeah.
right there. We had Zach kind of upside down. Looks like Joe Wright was spun around. That is carnage.
Right,
Let's see
yeah.
where I'm just going up the list here, and
The 39 car.
I'm seeing the
Watch the 39
36 car kind of having some issues here too. Let's slow mo that. Nope. Go back. All right, let's see what happened here and get a better look at, because that is some serious carnage right there.
Oh, did.
So it looked like Mike Burnett got slammed to the wall, and then everybody went into trying to dodge all of that, end up running into each other. So Mike Burnett was involved. Ray Gill, the number 88 car of Connor Last Minute Wold.
Oh, wow.
Looks like the 66 car of Ray Gill. David Nestor, Mike Burnett, Ryan Taft was in on that. James
Does look
McFarland.
like.
And it looks like a lot of people after that called it a night.
I say it doesn't look like Mike did call it a night from that. He didn't even tell himself back. Looks like he just said he
He
is.
said, "Screw this,
done.
screw you guys, I'm going home." He said.
I mean,
Yeah, Cameron
again,
Romano.
This is a
Cameron
so-
Romano also in the pits, carrying damage. Justin Knoll, the 85 car, also in the pits.
my
He took too much.
looking.
Joe Wright, the
Looking
crispy.
at this image of the freaking pit lane, you can see just how many cars got truly terribly caught up in that. Because I am seeing nothing but cars that have
Yep.
no front bumpers.
I
at
have
all.
Stephen Minke losing his front end. Let's see who else? Kevin Cochran in the DeWalt car. Number 20 is it out? Number 22 of Mark Schrader is also out. Pierce is on the track. We got Mike Burnett. He's out. Ryan Taft has called it a night. Yeah. I got a lot of people who have called it a night. In fact, it's just it takes me straight to the blimp cam. Trying going through the names. So if if a person did call it a night, it's not a. I mean, it wasn't a. Oh, he got kicked out of the. Okay, so David Nestor got kicked out of the race. His game crashed.
It does look like also getting an update from. Getting an update from Chris because we wondered why he just dropped after nothing back then. Apparently, he said he could not make it back up there without getting more incidents, and I guess he didn't want to get penalized or anything, so he just pulled the safe card and
called it a night.
Got out of there basically before getting too many incidents.
Well, I mean, this is a preseason race. Is the penalty system in play right now?
With how some of these drivers are racing, I would hope so. Not to be rude.
Are we? I mean, is the stewards actually going to be penalizing people for preseason races? That's my biggest concern. Is this going to actually go into the record as far as penalties are concerned? Because I know the points aren't.
I mean, I guess we will find out after, if anything. So
pace car is off. We're coming up to the green. To the green flag. We are green again.
As we do have Nathaniel's actually in the front. I didn't even realize it.
Nathaniel Campbell taking the lead out.
Whoa! Wait! Whoa! What just happened? Oh. Did we have a wreck on start? Oh my gosh, we did.
I believe we did.
Looks like 82. No, the 98 actually bumped into the back of the 82 there, actually.
Let's take a look. We're back under caution again.
It looks like someone did bump into the back of a...
Let's take a look. So we had the 90. We're looking at the 82 right now. Back when this. Okay, so I'm seeing the 98 car and 82.
One second, I gotta find.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything right now.
So I went to the 82.
I'm not seeing anything.
One second.
Everything looks clean with the 82 car.
Let me tell them something here.
I'm not seeing anything, but okay. So yeah, the car's in pit. But we had we are under our, I want to say ninth caution, I think, race right now. 10th caution.
So the only thing that I can find going off the program that I use, whatever,
Mhm.
it is the fact that the 98 did kind of bump into the 82 because I think he either checked up a little hard or lifted or something on that restart and caused the 98 to bump into him. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay. But yeah, I just went back and looked at it, and I didn't see any kind of
See, no one,
connection there.
see, no one stopped. So I'm not sure
Um,
why, but
And Kyle Ogilvie has made it back into the pits, so congratulations, congratulations to him and his amazing pit crew, and all the duct
he's
tape in the
out.
world. All the duct tape in the world.
He's out.
He is out. They put.
Oh my gosh! I mean, his
I'm
car's still.
he's
Okay, I'm just gonna
look.
point
You
this
know
out.
what? He's got a full front of nothing but duct tape. That's basically it right there.
That look. He doesn't have his front end back yet. He just has. Jesus.
He's going into the pitch. He's like, yeah, hey, can you apply more duct tape? Maybe some,
I do
maybe some
know.
gorilla glue. Maybe some gorilla glue. While we're at it,
I do know that also. Obviously, there is some damage that can't be repaired. So maybe he's
yeah.
hoping to try and go in and get that repaired. But I'm gonna
Well,
bet right now
again,
that.
when he stopped, it was 38 minutes of required repairs. I mean, we're not even talking the
Oh,
optionals.
we're not even talking about optionals. You're
No, yeah,
right.
we're not even talking an optional. So, optionals probably could have been the rest of the race. You know, his his pit crew could have just made a trip to Advanced Auto Parts and got some replacement fender, replacement front
I
end for
will.
him, if that was the case.
And as I was going to mention before we went back into caution, yeah, Nathaniel Campbell is at the front here actually.
Yeah, he was. Well, right now he's showing.
No, he's
Even
still.
though
He's
his
still.
he's supposed to be okay. So
I'm
I'm guessing
thinking maybe
with the
that
choose cone
card's
that he
down.
is he's going to be pulling up with once they go into
I'm
and
thinking
choosing the
85
outside.
might be down some laps. Oh yeah, no,
Oh
because he
yeah,
just
there he
had
goes.
that,
Yeah, there he goes.
so he was down laps, and so the
Also,
lap car actually does need to get back to the back of the pack now. As I believe we are coming to green, I think. Maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like we are. Oh, I don't think we actually are. No.
well, this
Oh,
is
yeah, no, they're just now.
I gotta admit, this has been a pretty exciting race so far. But from a lot of the with a lot of the drama going on.
Yeah,
We
I
did
will
get
say this.
one big wreck, and that would be wreck number
Yeah.
5. So prediction shattered.
Oh, you mean caution 5? Oh,
No, no,
no.
no, no. Oh, well, no, we're in caution 10.
Yeah, no, my caution prediction is definitely been
No,
shattered.
that's definitely shattered. The caution prediction is shattered. I don't
Well,
think.
see, again, we didn't really know how these guys raced,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I wasn't sure
No,
exactly how, you
look,
know.
things happen. I mean, this close and this late into the race, we're
Oh, here we go.
going. The pace car is off, so let's go. With the top 10, we got Nathaniel Campbell, Archie Williams, Corey Mott, Xander Short, Alan Phillips, Thomas Milano, Stephen Carlisle, Noah Nicholson, James Mott, and Gage Cognet, or Cognet. in the top 10. Looks like Archie Williams went right
Ooh.
ahead and said, "I'll take the
Not
lead from
the-
here." We got some bumpage.
Oh,
And the
Rick
993 of
O'Reilly!
Archie Williams gets thrown into the wall. Nathaniel's still in the lead. He's gonna stay in the lead, keep his lead
That
at the caution flag.
I said I watched. That was 93 and the 38. Yeah, they got a little close to each other. It looks like 38 did take 93 out there a little bit.
Yes, he did. That was yep. They came up to. I don't know if he got loose or if it was just one of those things where he just didn't realize he was there.
Let me
But
look and
he
see.
came up and spun the 993 of Archie Williams.
It looks like when I look at it, it looks like Short came up and he came up and just caught himself right into Archie there. Looks like thinking. I guess he thought maybe he had the room or something, but he did not because he ran. Oh, it's been marked up to net code.
Well, let's go. Let's go.
I don't know if that's net code.
Let's go back and take another look at this, all right? Because we did.
I feel like that was more that he actually.
So it was Archie Williams, correct? Yeah, Archie Williams.
I feel like I don't know if that was net code. I honestly think that he knocked Archie into the wall there. Really, I like.
Well, we're looking at the 93 card now, and that was like a side swipe that was turned into. It does look like Archie Williams turned into the 38 car.
Or didn't give him the room, really.
He didn't give him the room, and he got shoved into the wall. Number 5 car got spun around.
And he also the Archie ran into 7 there. It looks like head on as well as part of that.
So we are into caution number 11. With 11 laps to go.
Yeah, it'll probably be 11. It'll honestly probably be 10 by the time we get done with the caution pacing here.
Checking out the replies from the broadcast. Taxi at 6 said, at wow. Backroad Bandit says people need to chill out, wrecking for no reason. You know what? Look, hey, it's the final laps of the race. Everybody's trying to get their position. It is a preseason race. But you know how it gets to this late in the race, emotions tend to get high. People are still in, preseason or no, people are still in race mode and want to try and get those final positions. But you do have to be careful on the track. You have to watch out for your fellow drivers.
It does look like, I'm not sure if Campbell went in or not, but it does look like him and Short are currently out right now while a bunch of the pack is just in pits here. I do wonder
if
Archie's going to get his laps back off.
It's like it's like Connor Wold, or Last Minute Wold, excuse me. Connor Last Minute Wold. They decided to go into the pits as well as Archie Williams. Obviously, he's going to be in there for quite some time. Mark Schrader coming out of the pits just ahead of the number 5 car of Alan Phillips. We still have several cars from the previous wreck who are still going repairs. So, starting at the.
It does look like we are having a bit of race control having to get on 98 about something here. Actually, it looks like he actually had. It looks like race control was having to get on, I think, 98 there because he was not properly choosing the choose cone line there. he was being told that him being in the middle of the track was not the right way to go about the choose lane there, I guess, and to pick a side. So, but it looks like it's all been sorted out. Just
Sounds like me.
Rich will have to,
Sounds like me yelling at people for driving on the lines in the middle of the road when I go to work.
fair enough. Oh, 98 is blinking a bit for me as well, though. Oh, it also looks like our first people that are also like a lap down right now is actually Griswold, Johnson, and Wold.
Last minute.
So, yes, last minute Wold.
Well, this is the time for him to live up to his name, to his nickname. Last minute. He is in 16th place. Let's see if he can pull some last minute magic. Nathaniel Campbell is starting off in the lead, followed behind Nathan Nathaniel Shorts. Wait, Xander Short, excuse me. I'm getting names mixed up.
Whoa!
Oh, we got one off. We got Short.
Short lost control of his car there. I do believe
out.
he was able to get off the track in time.
Yeah, we are still in the green. We're still green with 18 laps in the race. Campbell.
Whoa! Why am I seeing 3 cars here? What happened? Let's see.
Campbell has a significant lead over the rest of the pack.
Sorry, I don't mean to always freak out. It's just when my thing goes off saying that someone hit each other, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. No, I get it. So we got Nathaniel Campbell and in front, Gage Cognet in second, Sybren Stoel in third, and Sybren, that 68 car has had a night. He looks like he had an incident earlier, but still managed to pull it off. He's in the top 3. Charles Atwood in 4th with Eric Ogilvie in 5th. And we haven't really talked much about Eric Ogilvie all night. And he's been, kind of staying under the radar.
Yeah, but he's been keeping himself kind of up there as well.
Yeah, he has. And, apologize to him, but he's been putting in work. We got Thomas Villano in 6th place right behind him. Nem Silva, another person that we have not been talking much about. Kind of staying on the radar in 7th. Corey Mott in 8th. Corey Mott, he was down at the back of the pack for the longest time, and he worked his way up to 8th place. 9th place, we have the 13 car of Bob Smick. And in 10th place, Alan Phillips, the number 5 car, all black.
It doesn't look like
5 laps to go in the race.
I gotta commend Oakley. He may be many laps down, but he is at least gonna say, "I'm not gonna just sit here and not
let the races happen around me. I'm going. You know what? I'm gonna have my. You can take my duct tape aerodynamic arrow. See how far I go with it. He's not taking the laying down. No. So we got a battle for first going in with 5 laps to go between Nathaniel Campbell and Gage Cognet. They are very much neck and neck.
Oh.
0.065.
Oh, never mind. We're good. They saved it. We're good.
Right,
never mind.
Gage Cognet getting a sniff of the lead here, trying to steal that away from Nathaniel Campbell. Does get some clearance, but Nathaniel looks like he went a little bit loose there on the backstretch, and as they go into the final turns of lap 4, still very neck and neck. This is probably going to try and turn this one into a nail biter.
It looks like
down to 3 laps to go. When Nathaniel Campbell does have to nose out Cognet, he does squeeze around on taking the inside of the track, and does finally get some traction. Gets clearance, but Nathaniel's not going to take that line down. He goes to the inside. He says, "I want my spot back. I want my podium." It got almost a little bit of bumping there, but it does look like there was some space. Down to 2 laps to go between Cognet and Campbell, and the Cognet still has a very, very paper-thin lead. Nathaniel about to pass him. This is going to come down to the wire.
I will say the pack is very much spread out. Like the times between all of them is very much spread out.
Spread out at this point in time. We're just going to be focusing on this little nail biter here.
This is going to be a green-white caution right here, I think. Yeah.
And a caution comes out. Oh, what?
Or sorry, green-white checkered. So, I do believe that was between Alan and James. Looks like. It looks like Alan came up on James there and ran into the wall.
We're gonna go ahead and rewind that. Yeah, I see it. Oh,
I do
somebody coming
believe
out of turn 3 and 4. It looks like Alan and James were Alan 3 and 4. Alan had gone inside and then checked up, bumped into the. Looks like they were having a little bit of a conversation in that backstretch there from the number 40 car.
I do think we also are only going to get one green-white checkered, I believe.
After that, you might that might be the case because it's going to come down to a neck and neck fight between Nathaniel Campbell and Gage Cognet for the lead. They were duking it out pretty heavily up until that caution went out. Cognet did get the first place spot, but Nathaniel Campbell. And it all really comes down to which side Cognet chooses when he gets to the choose cone.
I do want to ask you this: Do you think Ogilvie could pull up at all and somehow at least get like a top 3, if anything?
Well, that depends. It depends on how many laps. I have not seen my lap counter go down since the green flag went out. So it looks like we're just going to be stuck at 3 laps to go.
Well, yeah, no, because it's a green-white checkered. So it went back to 3 laps because it was a green-white checkered.
Okay, so
which obviously means we will go green and then immediately have the white lap, the final lap, and then done. So,
alrighty.
So
I mean, anything can happen, but as of with the 2 cars up front of Nathaniel, I keep saying Nathan, but Nathaniel Campbell and Gage Cognet, trying to get a 3rd car in the mix. At this point, this is just me. This is just me, my opinion here. I would just basically set back, let them duke it out, and I'm getting on the podium. 3rd is
basically
third is third.
Yeah.
I'll take a podium spot.
Yeah, and if I was stolen Ogilvie, I would just grab a bucket of popcorn and watch the 2 in the front fight, and then
and see if anything happens.
If they mess up, then you can just sneak on by and take pole.
You want to take the checker?
Yeah, I mean that's the way to do it. Just kind of sit back, grab a bucket of popcorn, and just watch the 2 in the front fight. And if one of them messes up, you can just sneak on by and take the checker there.
Take second, take first, one of the 2.
Yeah.
This is going to be a pretty big fight between Cognet and Campbell.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
It looks like Cognet is going to take the outside, forcing Campbell into the inside.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I've just heard that we actually apparently have unlimited green-white checkers, but it will not be in use if they abuse it by wrecking
by wrecking each other. Well, with the amount of cars that are off the field right now, we started off with 37 cars, and currently on the field we have let's see here, 24, 27 cars left on the field out of the 38.
36.
Huh?
36 was it? I thought.
No, I have cars still. I have cars still on the pitch, but I have cars still on the pitch, and some that aren't even on the field anymore.
I said it was. Oh, actually, no. Maybe it's 37 then, because.
Well, 37. 37 is what we started with, but we do have cars that are basically.
Well, yeah. Let's say how much we started with. Yeah.
So out of the 37 cars that we started with, 1, 2, 3.
And looks like we're coming to green here as the pace car is off. And we are green here.
We're
Let's see
green
if,
again. Let's
if these guys can last it for 3 laps to get the checkered here. With
Cognet
Gage already just
got
taking
himself a
off
nice
there.
start over. Well, Nathaniel Campbell had dropped to third. We missed what happened there. And now the battle between Sybren Stoel and Gage Cognet. And Sybren Stoel almost like he's about to run into the tail end of Cognet there for a second there, but be in control.
Doesn't look Campbell is coming back up though. He may have dropped back, but he is not going to go down.
White flag is out.
Though.
White flag is out, and
here we go. We are on the final
Nathaniel
lap.
Campbell is not going to settle for a third place position. He's shot him. He's back in the second.
I see he shot himself.
But it looks like he's going to be contest. But still, it looks like Cognet's going to take the win.
That is,
going to the backstretch.
Our winner, I think, is going to. Yep,
Cognet with the win. Nathaniel Campbell in second. Sybren Stoel taking third. Stoel, hell of a race for him.
I don't know.
From the back of the pack, coming from the back of the pack there, Nathaniel Campbell, keeps his second place spot. But today's winner is going to be Gage Cognet. Congratulations to him.
I do want to also put this out there, as I just heard this over the race control, radio, that 2 of those cautions will be reviewed to see if there will be penalties given to some of the drivers in 2 of those cautions that might be in effect next race, I've been told.
So penalties are in effect on the preseason races. So that answers my question from earlier. So, yeah. A nice little burnout from the 44 car.
That man deserves it.
Sybren Stoel gave him a little bit of a bump for congratulations before then, but right now Gage Cognet is taking the stage.
I mean, you have to think Gage started 12th, and he just won the whole thing. So, and also you can't discount Sybren either, because he started 35th. And
he started all the way in the back, 35th, and came in third.
I think we should see if we can get Sybren in here, maybe, and obviously just work up the 3 of them, maybe.
Yeah.
But can we get a Sybren?
I like how I just saw the ticker and it shows me as 142 laps down.
Yeah. I can't. See, this is the problem. So
let me see.
Sybren is in a channel that I cannot drag him from.
Okay. Can we join him?
I mean, I guess we could go down there if we want to. I mean, Gage is also down there.
Alrighty.
The only person that's not down there is Nathan, but I mean, we can talk to Nathan after, I guess you want to go down there.
Let's see. He's in Gage. Let me see if we can go down there.
Yeah, let's go down there then.
Yeah, I think I hope we get interviewed.
That was crazy. Good stuff.
Oh my god!
Because we did
it. We did it, boys.
Because you kind of locked in this room, so we couldn't get to you, man.
Yeah.
So Sybren, we wanted to talk to you first. We wanted to talk to you first. Third place. Third place started in 35th.
35th, yes.
And pulled off a podium. How do you feel right now after this preseason race?
I'm feeling bloody fucking happy. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better team, these 3. Like, shame that Noah got involved in that wreck at the end, but yeah.
I mean,
I couldn't ask for better.
Yeah, we noticed you had a little bit of a bump about halfway through the race and everything, and whatnot. So, and didn't like it affected your car at all. Can you walk us through about what happened that it's like a little bit of, I think it was earlier in the race.
Like when I hit Taft.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I didn't know where the car on my outside was, so I tried to keep room, but then I think, or I got loose a bit, or Taft went up. I don't know what happened, but we hit each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. He saved it. Good save.
Yeah, so you're gonna carry this on to the next race? I think the next race is where at?
Daytona road course.
Daytona road course. Try and carry this momentum.
I'm not the best road course driver, especially not in this car.
Mhm.
But I mean, I'm alright.
Alrighty. All right. Okay. So this is for Gage. Gage started 16th, I believe you did.
12th was it?
12th. Or he started
12th, yeah.
12th. Took the
Yeah.
win. Hell of a fight between you and Campbell for up until that last caution. How are you feeling about that?
Oh man, this is awesome. New team, brand new partner, W Energy. I reached out, got the partnership program going. Shout out really to Noah and Sybren, best teammates I've ever had. Put me in a position to get up there. Pitch strategy. That last stop, I knew that
That was good.
some guys might have had another set, but
Yeah.
we figured that was the right time to pit. And then once I saw that Noah wasn't as fast as I was, I full attack. There was nothing being saved in that tank. Caution came out at just the right time. It did unfortunately ruin an epic battle that was brewing, but can't complain. You win some, you lose some that way, and that'd be the second win at Chicagoland. I got the 8th fixed win on Monday and followed up with an open win today. I am on cloud 9, bringing SJS Motorsports win number 1, starting the preseason off the best way possible and clearing myself of the super speedway merchant allegation.
Alrighty.
I also do want to clear this up because I know that we had thought it was a road course next. Apparently, it's actually Auto Club.
Even
Speedway
better.
Oval at
Let's
night.
go.
Oh
Even
Is
man,
what it is
at
next
night
time.
under the
Oh,
lights. Maybe I'm going 2 for 2.
I love Auto Club. That's going to be a good one for me.
It's gonna be 100 laps. Looks like there. So
All right, perfect.
Alright, so
Yeah, no.
did you guys see when the big flip was? What lap that was?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I honestly did not bookmark which lap that was.
I'm looking for it now.
But
Like
that
a
was,
second non stage caution, I think.
let's see here.
Yeah, it was. But it was.
Yeah, the second non-stage caution, and that involved Kyle Oakley. His last lap. I mean, he did make it back out. He did do. He did end up doing 90 laps. And
No, I found it. It's 66.
Lap 66. Yeah, that was nasty. That was a nasty.
That was a big hit.
It was very nasty.
It went over like 5 people or something.
Yeah, no, there were some big hits out there tonight.
And
Big hits.
we were joking about it because he is rocking the Advanced Auto Parts Livery and everything, and said he must have had the best mechanics on site because to repair his car back into driving standards, it took him 16 minutes. 16
What
minutes.
happened there? He just got loose? Just snapped.
Yeah, his car just snapped. It just snapped. We were trying to talk to him about it earlier, but we weren't able to drag him into the broadcast booth, and weren't. That's why we're in here now because we couldn't drag anything.
Yeah.
To the broadcast.
I think what happened with him was he was running that high line and it snapped right about where you get over that bump on that high line. And combine that with cold tires, he might have just not anticipated it and lost control and overcorrected. I think that's what happened.
All right. Well, Gage, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Sybren, hell of a race. Congratulations on 3rd place. We're gonna try
Yeah, and good opening for HCS Games Racing.
Yeah, I mean it's a get with the preseasoner, great opening. I mean that was like I said that race that whole race was very exciting to watch and yeah, I learned a lot because like I said, I'm not much of an oval driver myself. I'm more of road, so I had the Austin be the oval the oval subject matter expert.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try and catch up with Nathaniel and everything for his
Right.
and everything. I'm trying to figure out where he's at.
Oh man, I'm so gutted for me and Nathaniel. That battle was gonna be great.
That was down to the wire. We're talking about hundredths of a second, almost almost the entire way.
Yeah. Now I will say this before we probably go. Is there anyone you guys want to thank at all for getting the positions you got tonight?
The
whole team.
Yeah, pretty much it was a team effort.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I was just yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, Gage, this is the part where you thank your sponsors.
Oh yeah,
I
I
don't have
definitely
any.
want to thank W Energy. I have a code. It's Engage44. Use that. Get yourself 10% off. I'll post that for y'all.
That was where I was kind
I
of
just
trying to
had
be
to
like,
help him out
do
there.
you have? Yeah, so I was trying to be like, do you got any sponsors you want to say?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I shouldn't forget about that, but I did.
Well, no, he did mention
He did, yeah,
he
no,
did
he
mention
did.
sponsors earlier too.
Yep.
When I asked,
Yeah, no,
but yeah,
I know.
but he's we're
Yes.
good,
Yeah.
we're good.
All right.
I practiced that as well.
No.
Well, I'm gonna hop into bed because it's 4:23 here. So.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh,
Good night. Good night. Get some
Yeah,
rest.
thanks, guys.
You deserve
You have a
it.
good night, Sybren.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess let's go
I
back
can't
up
find
to our
Nathaniel
thing
on
for now,
the
because I don't
Discord.
think anything else here.
Yeah, I can't find Nathaniel on the any of the
I'm
any of
just
the
gonna
voice
go
chats.
back
So.
up.
No,
to
I'm gonna hop in the
the
garage
thing.
if you want to join up in there.
So we'll hop up to our booth and finish up in there, and then probably hop to the
I'll
garage
hop
here.
in there for a sec real quick as well. I want to talk to those guys.
There you have it, folks. That was the Tropicana 200 at Chicagoland in Joliet, Illinois. I hope you enjoyed the race. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We're gonna.
Oh,
go ahead-
wait!
There he is. There he is.
We have
Okay.
Nathaniel.
We found
Someone
him.
looking for me. I heard
Yeah,
someone was looking
We
for
found
me.
him. Our fellow
found Nathaniel.
broadcaster, Nathaniel
I was-
Campbell, with the second
I was
place
at the very
finish.
bottom, by the way.
Huh?
I was at
How
the
did
very
we
bottom
not
channel,
see
by the way.
you?
Oh, I thought I did not.
Very,
I,
very
I,
bottom.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
see. I didn't see you at all. I was looking for you. But there it
Wait.
Yeah, we wanted to congratulate you. Second place wins.
Woo!
Everything.
Sorry.
Hell of a battle for first until that caution flag came out.
Oh.
Yeah, what happened after that caution flag? Because like the caution flag. I mean, the green flag dropped and you immediately dropped to third. And I wasn't able to catch what happened there.
I don't. It didn't really hook up on the restart. I was able to carry the run all the way around towards the last lap though and get back to second, so I was happy with that. The outside lane was really quick on the short run, so I was like, I definitely need to get high for these last laps, or else I'm gonna just get past. Because I was on 10 lap older tires than these guys. I didn't pit basically for like 40 laps before the end of that race there, so I was on some somewhat old tires, but with all those cautions, they were still pretty fresh.
All right.
Now I do gotta ask you this, Nathaniel. What do you think about next week going into it being Auto Club Speedway Oval at night, 100 laps? What do you think about that?
Auto Club is technically my home track, even though I live in Texas and I've lived here most of my life. But I love Auto Club. I love driving the outside line there. So I feel like I'll have a good shot.
So you're gonna be under the night
For sure.
lights there for 100 laps. That's gonna be fun.
Hell yeah. Night races are always the best.
Exactly.
So yeah, anybody want to thank for this race? Because like I said, that was a hell of a run at the very end.
Oh yeah.
I was
will
secretly
say-
rooting for you for a fellow broadcast partner. I was so I was kind of like keeping my
yeah.
fingers crossed as if I could show my bias now that the race is over.
I will say,
Favoritism? What?
I will say, Cody did help me a little bit. He taught me how to trail brake and save the tires around here. So, I would say he helped me out a lot, even though he wasn't with us tonight. But yeah, I'd say just him really, and my ingenuity of figuring out setups on how to adjust them.
Okay. All right.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So
Well, there you go.
after this first preseason race, how do you feel you measure up with the rest of the field?
I feel pretty good. Open setups are usually my normal go-to for A class. So I feel like I have a good understanding of these cars. Also coming from season 1 last year. I mean those cars were fixed, but you can still learn a lot, especially saving tires on fixed setups. So it's all dependent each week to week. Just run good, run clean, and just make it a stage 3. That's my motto.
Fair enough.
Well, Well, once again, congratulations on that on the second place and getting on the podium.
Thank you.
And looking forward to seeing the races here in the future.
Oh yeah,
And
I'm so ready for the rest of this preseason, getting this regular season started. I feel like I might have a little bit of surprises for some people.
all right,
Oh, all right.
all right. Well, that is Nathaniel Campbell. Once again, thanks and congratulations. We're gonna go ahead and call this broadcast. Thanks to everyone who came in and visited us today. We did have a subscriber pop in, by the way. Did have a subscriber from Boss Phoenix subscribed today. So thanks to him for his support. And we're gonna call it a night. Good night, everybody. This is Wes Thurman, along with Austin. Damn it, what's your last name?
Runkle.
Runkle, Austin Runkle. Sorry.
Runkle.
In the
Yeah.
broadcast booth. Good night, and we'll see you
And,
at the next week's race, preseason at the Auto Club.
On the wonderful Moving Chicane Racing Network here. So, and also see any of you guys who watch on Sundays. We'll see you there as well for the next touring challenge. So,
Yes, that's right. The touring challenge is actually the season that's actually officially underway after Sunday. So the
Watkins
touring challenge
Glen.
next race is there's gonna be at Watkins Glen, 40 minutes at Watkins Glen, for a double header. So be sure to tune in for that on Sunday.
yeah. All right.
right.
Other than that,
Y'all have a wonderful
goodbye,
night.
everyone.